Hello everyone, I'm digital content producer Jacob Fife, and thank you for joining me here at the WHSV Digital Desk. Now, in case you missed it, we had an article up on our website earlier today about a new mural that was completed recently behind Texas Inn in downtown Harrisonburg. Earlier this week, I caught up with the artist Gemma Amandala, as well as the Texas Inn Harrisonburg owner Dave Saunders, and they told me a little bit about the behind the scenes that goes into doing a mural like this and how this project came together and how much the community was involved. So here is that story. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments. We're going to try and get to as many as possible.
It started a while ago. And there was a grant, the city put out a grant for art. So I worked with Oasis and Barbara Camp, and we got together and we said it'd be really fun to do, a mural for this grant for the city. And so I saw this wall, it was brilliant, big, white, beautiful, amazing wall. And so we got together. Barb, luckily through Oasis, knew the owner and talked to him about, what can we do? Can we do a mural on here?
So our brand colors are white and red, and when we painted the building, we've got this big white space on the back of the building, and we thought what a great canvas that would make. Love downtown Harrisonburg because of the public art projects and things, and once we saw that, we thought, well, that would be really, really cool.
So he was awesome. Kind of gave me an idea of he wanted it kind of retro, which is super fun. And and then I came up with a few designs, and then we settled on this one because we all loved it. So we put together the grant. We did a ton of work, honestly, for the grant, and then we didn't get the grant. And then we said, you know what? Why don't we do it anyways? So Barb and Oasis, through all the different people that we know with the arts, we put out a GoFundMe. And reached out to a bunch of people, and we got the funding for it.
With going through the GoFundMe route and all that stuff, does it feel like there's more community involvement in this?
Yes, and it's kind of nice. Honestly, I was talking to some people at Oasis that they were like, this is so much more exciting because with the grant, and yeah, it would have been cool with the grant, fine, but it would have been, maybe a panel of people I don't know that said, yes, we like it. But this way, it's like tons of people that really were into it and wanted to see it happen. So the mural is that we were going with the retro style of Harrisonburg. We were wanting to show that Harrisonburg is a really great place to come and eat, with very foodie, really chic, cool shops. And I've had a couple of mural enthusiasts ask me, they're like, how do you get it to scale and everything? So what I did is I actually counted all the bricks. And so I made on Photoshop, I made the bricks, and then I kind of superimposed it with the image so that I could use the bricks as a grid. So that then I could say, okay, and I actually, like, with chalk, I drew it all out and figured out, this is 10, 20, 30, 40. And then I was like, okay, the head's kind of, between 75 and 85, and then 2 bricks in. So I kind of knew more or less where everything went. There's lots of other ways to do it, but this seemed to work for this wall. So I could say that right now, as I'm doing it, when you were saying about people coming in and what are people saying, awesome. Like the Texas Inn, they keep coming out and checking up on me, like almost every hour. Do you need water? Do you want food? Do you want that? I mean, they're so nice. What is this? The Midtown Market. I have my iPad because I'm doing a stop motion. And so I go in there and I prop it up on the windowsill, and I have the little stop, and they're all excited about, helping me to, and again, Oasis, they're all coming out and helping me. I keep going over there, and they keep checking up on me, making sure I have supplies and everything. It's just a really nice to have everybody just coming in and helping and making sure everything's okay. So I don't know, I guess I'm just grateful that Harrisonburg is so friendly and nice. And
Jim is absolutely awesome to work with. She's incredibly talented. She's already done a few murals here in downtown Harrisonburg, and we knew that we had to get this done because she teaches in the local schools. So what a great summer art project to get one of the best artists and the best art teachers around involved, and she's just been an absolute pleasure to work with. Well, if you want to see the mural, I suggest coming in and grabbing a bite to eat first, and then just basically going straight out behind the restaurant. We're located at the corner of Main and Water, and it's on the Main Street facing side rear of our building on Water Street.
And I'd like to thank Dave and Gemma for taking the time out of their busy days to talk with me and tell me a little bit about what goes into creating a mural like that, how it came to be, and how they feel it benefits the community. Now, before we sign off on this live newscast, or not newscast, but live stream, let's take a look at the comments real quick. I see we have Beatrice watching from Franklin. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful mural. Yes, it is, and it was really cool to see, you know, kind of the process of from beginning, middle, end, because, you know, being honest, I'm at the Texas Inn probably 2 or 3 times a week. And, you know, they were super, super excited to, you know, give back to the community in a different way. And also, you know, the building is really cool. It has a lot of really interesting history, and now it's going to bring even more people to that area and hopefully get more people curious about just that block, the history of it, and also maybe what's inside. So let's look at some of the other comments. We have Layla watching from Rockingham, and then Beatrice from one artist to another. It really is awesome. It is. I still have issues coloring inside the lines, so I could never do anything like that. But once again, I'm digital content producer Jacob Fife. Thank you all for joining me on this beautiful Friday night. I hope you all have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.